This starts the late pick 4. Here they come. Field picks up speed. And they're off. And from the outside, Resolute Bay charging out with good hustle. Pushing through at the rail is Renegade Gypsy. Coming out in the center, there's Radio Lab. And from the inside is Marvin Hagler. Speed outside from Kipper Whippersnipper now. Taken back towards the inside is Linus. Off stride, getting out of there. The favored Warwick Exalt made a break. Marching further back at the inside as they travel into turn 1, there is Mr. Fritter. He's stalked by Archery Sealster. Coming away next to last is I'm a Stand-Up Guy. And that first quarter was fired in 26 and 4. Filling out on that lead with Renegade Gypsy. Radio Lab, that long sharp parked out and pressing on. Back into third now. Filling up the hole is Marvin Hagler. Gap of 2 lengths back to Linus from in fourth. Resolute Bay took a tuck into fifth early. Sixth on his back is Kipper Whippersnipper. He'll angle to the outside, so Resolute Bay's got to come right back out too. Linus is on the move out of fourth as well. Scooting up the inside, Mr. Fritter. Moving up on the cover, Archery Sealster. Scooting through at the rail is I'm a Stand-Up Guy. And a half in 55 and 4. Radio Lab at 58 to 1 leads into the far turn for Hensley. Right there, second, Renegade Gypsy. Marvin Hagler third. Linus is fourth. Resolute Bay tracks cover fifth outside. Then in at the rail, Mr. Fritter. Kipper Whippersnipper. Towards the inside is I'm a Stand-Up Guy. And Archery Sealster tries a rally from the backfield. Three-quarter bound. Radio Lab at the inside is given way. Renegade Gypsy sweeps on by. Linus is on the outside in the hunt from in third. Then to the outside from in fourth is Resolute Bay. Three quarters in 125 and 4. Coming for home, Renegade Gypsy, the one to track down. Here on the outside, an upset-minded Linus. Off cover comes Resolute Bay. Splitting through horses, Kipper Whippersnipper. Far outside, Archery Sealster starts a late rally. Resolute Bay in a 3-wide path. Steamrolling late from McDonald, and it's Resolute Bay who kicks away. Resolute Bay will make it 5 in a row as he wins the Grassroots Championship by 2 lengths. A late driving Archery Sealster was second. Holding third was Renegade Gypsy. Looking for fourth was I'm a Stand-Up Guy in 154 and 1. Here's a look at the winner of tonight's 8th race, back to claim his Grassroots Championship, 9 Resolute Bay. One of the hottest grassroots campaigners here late in the fall, as he has now strung together 5 consecutive victories for the stable Resolute Bay of Guelph. Trainer Harry Polton winning driver James McDonald with a double on the program. This 3-year-old trotting son of Resolve out of the Yankee Glide mare Tequila Slammer. Caretaker for Resolute Bay, Shelby McElwraith. Presenting to the winning connections here tonight, Bill McClinchy, Director of Standardbird Racing here at Woodbine Mohawk Park and Standardbird Improvement Program Committee member. Congratulations to the streaking Resolute Bay, a Grassroots Championship on his resume as he wins.
Back in the winner's circle with James McDonald, winning driver aboard Resolute Bay. And, you know, James, we've met a lot in winner's circles around Ontario this year. Just another day at the office for you. But Resolute Bay is a horse that, you know, last year had a win in the Prospect Series, but has come along so nicely at the age of 3 now, stacking up wins near the end of the season and, of course, getting it done when it counts here in the championship.
Yeah, like he's, to be honest, he shocked me. Like, you know, early in the year he showed flashes of some quick speed, but never really a whole lot of like oomph to, you know, do some work and keep doing it. Like he showed the quick speed, but not like the durability to go a big trip. But the last 2 weeks, just scary big miles, and then just still going forward at the wire. I couldn't believe the mile he went tonight.
And coming off the gate, looks like you wanted to get forwardly placed, but they were all trying to do that to the inside of you, really going a big early quarter. So talk about that adjustment you had to make.
Well, it's when you get eliminations and finals, you know, everyone, you know, can kind of make an excuse for why their horse could win. So it's really hard to jostle for position, especially from the outside. And, you know, he got out of there good, but everyone was leaving, and I was hoping I could drop in somewhere and find a trip or even be first up. He did it last week. But there was nothing to be had. I was 3 wide, pretty well past the quarter, and then I got in for a step. The guy was coming again, so I had to go again, and I said, oh, maybe I'll get some money, but there's no way he can win off this trip. And, you know, he come off the turn and just blew right by. Like, he's just really racing so good right now, and hopefully he stays with this form.
And you touched on it earlier, another one for the stable tonight. That's 2 victories in the grassroots for you aboard Stable Horses. Your brother's the architect of that organization, and they seem to have a lot of power right now.
Yeah, it's a really good barn. Every time there's a horse for sale, he's calling and asking me if I know anything about it, or he's got a real good group of owners that are spending a lot of money, and fortunately for me, that means a lot of nice horses to drive. And Anthony and Amy, they've done a terrific job, and everyone that works for the stable is working hard and putting the hours in, and the results are showing on the track.
All right, thanks again, James. Congrats. James McDonald, now a 2-time winner tonight in the OSS Grassroots Championships, this time aboard Resolute Bay.